Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody, everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody, let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are loved, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let's sing that again, shall we? Everybody, get on your feet. See the light. Everybody, hey. Everybody, get on your feet. See the light. Everybody, let us be reminded of who we want to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Take it to the bridge. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand our holy ground. Let us make that joyful sound. Here we stand our holy ground. Sing it up. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody, everybody, get up on your feet. Yeah. See the light. Everybody, let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Through the bridge again. All right. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
In our bulletin, it says Morgana, and of course, I am not Morgana. I am Maria Wheeler, so I am the lucky person that gets to do the hosting, which I really like to do. I'm kind of like the sub when Morgana is not available. So, good morning, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living in Tucson. My name is Maria Wheeler. For those joining us online, welcome whenever and wherever you watch. Okay, for everyone here, please put your phones in airplane mode or turn them off. Now let's take a few moments to breathe in together and get grounded in this lovely space. Because wherever we are in sacred space. We are all a unique expression of the divine source, the one life that is God's life. That life is perfect. And that life is our life now. If you're setting an intention to experience a happier life, better health, more abundant living, you are in the right place. And please know that wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are welcome here. Okay, let's see. I don't see anyone that is new to our service, so welcome to all the old timers here. We're happy that you've all chosen to be here with us today. If you have any questions after this service, please reach out to me or Janet. And Ruth will be here at the end of the meeting for a prayer.
Yes.
So Ruth, as our practitioner, will be here if you need to pray with someone. And I know that some people call it. Oh, thank you, Lee. Mm-hmm. And Lee Hite, our guest speaker, will also be available. And people have talked about giving. It's a gift to yourself. There are a few announcements. After the service today, we have restarted Lunch Bunch. So a bunch Well, we'll be going to the Whole Foods down on River and Craycroft. It's, taking a right on River and then the first left. It's right there. And then also later today at 1:30 is our intention keepers, and this is on Zoom. People are, invited to join us. It's on our Zoom room, and the address is in the bulletin. What we do is we set intentions for each other. We meet twice a month on Zoom, and what we have done is we've been able to develop a little support group with some pretty exciting experiences supporting each other. So there's some more stuff happening that's in our bulletin. And I also want to make the announcement that beginning on Wednesday or Thursday, we will begin construction on taking down the wall in our South Craycroft location. It turns out we will be doing a little more construction than we had originally thought because we need to make our one of our bathrooms ADA compliant. So we're adding that, and our great draftsperson has been able to do it without even having to move a lot of the fixtures. So that is really good. So let's take a few moments to say hello to everyone, and I'll turn it back over to
Mars.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, let me do.
No, are we announcing the meeting? The member meeting?
So I'm going to
or next week.
So I'm not ready to announce it. And you're right. We had talked about announcing it today. So I am the board chair, so that is why I would be involved in this. But what we will be doing on the 31st, I believe, is having a vote on our reaffiliation. Right now, we are still CSL with CSL in Tucson for the CSL for the world. What we would be doing, because right now we don't have a minister, is we would be changing our affiliation to a teaching chapter. So we're voting on that.
Still a CSL, but just a different.
Yes, we'll be a teaching chapter of CSL. There's a few differences, and actually there's a page down there that will on the table back there that will explain it. So yes, thank you for that. And now let's read our mission statement. It's on the front of our bulletins. A spiritual alternative. Center for Spiritual Living Tucson is an inclusive, vibrant spiritual community focusing on personal connection through our beliefs, principles, and practices of science of mind.
There's a story I hear people talk about how this beautiful ship was built and it was at harbor, stopped. And the thought was, wow, this ship is so beautiful and it's safe, right? Here. And then what's the story then? But is that what ships are made for? That's not why they're built. They're built to be out in it. And this song by Karen Drucker is called Let Go of the Shore. And I remember when David sang this for the first time, and I was just blown away by this. I became exposed to a lot of this music when I started here at Center for Spiritual Living. I'm so thankful for that. Does anybody know this song just by the title, Let Go of the Shore? Awesome. Cool. Feel free to sing along. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let into the mist. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Close your eyes and breathe and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, flow into the mystery. No need to make a plan, your heart can be your compass. Just lift your sails in faith and trust you will arrive. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, flow into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery.
So this is our time of silent meditation, and that song beautifully invited us in to just let go and float into the mystery. So just allow the sound of the chimes to bring you in and out of these 3 minutes of meditation. So join me in prayer, knowing that we are in the mystery. No space and time, no limitation. Only pure, divine love. Holding all, we are safe. We are guided. We are held. We are free. And that is true for not only those here, but for all being. And so knowing that there is no separation between us and them, we are all one. And claiming the blessing of being in the mystery, being in the truth, being in the presence of divine love, beauty, joy, wisdom. Claiming those blessings, those gifts, and sharing them generously, for we are prosperous and free. And so with gratitude for this teaching, with gratitude for this center in Tucson, gratitude for each and every one who participates, that this is the practice, this is the time, this is the place, we are the ones. And I am so grateful. So it is. So it is. The spiritual thought for today is from Richard Rohr and his book, Falling Upward. He says, our youthful demand for certainty does not eliminate, or does eliminate most anxiety in our conscious level. So I can see why so many of us stay in such a control tower during the first half of it. We do not have enough experience of wholeness to include all of its parts yet. It is probably necessary to eliminate most doubt when you are young. Doing so is a good survival technique. But such worldviews are not true, and they are not wisdom. Wisdom happily lives with mystery, doubt, and unknowing. And in such living, ironically, resolves that very mystery to some degree. I've never figured out why unknowing becomes another kind of knowing, but it certainly seems to be. So our affirmation today, I will read and then invite you to say along with me. I allow mystery to guide me to deeper knowing. And allow with me. I allow mystery to guide me to deeper knowing.
So mystery, that was the key word for all of these songs that I was looking at. What songs come to mind when you think of the word mystery? I'm just curious.
Magical Mystery.
Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles.
Building Mystery.
Building a Mystery.
I do have Scooby-Doo right here.
Who does that?
Sarah McLachlan.
Sarah McLachlan, that's right. Scooby-Doo?
Oh, the Mystery Machine.
The Mystery Machine.
Yes.
Love
You
that.
had a song.
Thank you, Mara. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
Question mark and the Mysterians.
Question mark and the Mysterians. Oh.
And Into the Mystic.
Into the Mystic. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are all great songs. I could sing them all, just not right now. The one we're going to do is written by Iris Dement, and it's called Let the Mystery Be. I loved this song when I heard it. Admittedly, it's kind of a folky bluegrass tune, and Chris and I were talking about this yesterday. Bluegrass hates drums. If you notice, bluegrass bands, they never have drums. So we're going to do it our way.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, we're doing it our way. All right, I love that. So
Can you sing in her voice?
I'll do my best. Phil. I'll do my best. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say once you're gone forever. Some say that you're gonna come back. Some say you rest in the arms of a savior if it's sinful ways that you lack. Some say that they're coming back in a garden of carrots and a little sweet peas. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say they're going to a place called glory, and I ain't saying it ain't a fact. But I've heard them say I'm on the road to purgatory, and I don't like the sound of that. I believe in love, I live my life accordingly. So let's just let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. I just think I'll let that mystery be. That I'll let the mystery be. I think I'll let the mystery be. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
So the title, what is the title? What did it get? Self-doubt as a starting block. That's not what I planned. I changed it up to Divine Doubt, the sacred doorway of curiosity.
Yeah.
Worked better for me. And they told me when they sent me this, they said you can use it, not use it, whatever you want to do. And so I've been living the talk title for a couple weeks now, as is usual. Doubt can be so challenging, especially for somebody, well, especially for all of us. Who lives with doubt on a daily basis?
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably most of us. Doubt is not the absence of truth. Doubt is not the absence of truth. It is the moment truth has not yet been recognized. Let's try that again. I know, that was a lot. Doubt is not the absence of truth. It is the moment truth has not yet been recognized. You see, we practice and live in a philosophy that is very much about chin up, face forward. We don't let things get in our way. If we're having trouble, we just kind of shake our head and shake it off and move on. Right? We have doubts, we have uncertainties, we have fears and anxieties, we say our affirmations and keep on moving. Anybody else learn it that way in the beginning? I can remember, early on, one of my teachers was like, if I ever hear one of y'all talking to one of your classmates that's having a cold and walking up to him and saying, well, what's up with your consciousness? Do not ever let me catch you here. No. No. We don't do spiritual blame game around here. You see, because that's not the positive attitude and the upbeat thinking and getting ourselves squared away and focused and intentional and seeing the light and all that. That's just part of the equation. That's one part of the equation. You see, doubt is not failure. What if doubt is just a beginning? What if doubt is where we start? What if doubt is simply an opportunity knocking on our door saying, hey, there's something here for you to look at. There's a little change, a little adjustment you might entertain for yourself in order to move forward in the way you say you want to. Right? What if that's what doubt is? The world says doubt is weakness. If I'm in doubt, I'm out of alignment. If I'm in doubt, maybe I'm just not spiritual enough. What happens to us when we start denying parts of ourselves? If I have doubt and I just ignore it, it's like I pack it up and I put it away and I say, no. What am I doing? I'm essentially denying a part of me when I do that. I've done it. Anybody else? Mm-hmm. You can admit it's okay. Just say yes. We've all done it. We have little doubts, we have little fears, we have little anxieties, and we pack them away in a little corner, in the little closet, in the attic, until such time as that all of a sudden we just can't close the door anymore, and they come spilling out, and we have a meltdown. Anybody else? I know I've done that. I had a moment like that. What was that? Yesterday? Yesterday morning, I totally lost my stuff over something little. It really wasn't that big a deal, but I just had the thing for about 30 seconds. And I felt horrible about it. And I knew it was not about that. And once stopped and reflected, it's really not about that. It's about the buildup of all the stuff over the course of the week, and I just needed to vent for a moment. We have doubts, we have uncertainties, we have fears. And we have to turn all of that around. How? What do we do? Ernest Holmes has this to say: we need to work in earnest. Faith is not belief without proof. Faith is not belief without proof, but trust without reservation. Faith is not belief without proof, but it is trust without reservation. So if I'm having doubts, and what I want to do is shift that into a faith-filled, faith-centered place, I say, you know what? There is something greater than I am. We talked about in the beginning of the service today. There's a power greater than we are, and we can use it, and it's in us, around us, and through us, and all the things. It's all of those, all of that. And if we don't acknowledge where we are in the moment, How do we map the way forward? Right? In order to find my way from A to B, I need to know where A is. Right? Where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? What am I wanting? What do I need to let go of in order to ask all the questions? Sometimes it's a matter of being willing to just live in the question long enough to hear the answer. To not have to make it up. Because the answer will be made plain one way or another. That I know. Had the experience. And sometimes these little doubts and uncertainties and fears and anxieties hide away so well that we don't even know they're there. Until all of a sudden something happens in front of us and we go, oh, okay. What about these little hidden doubts that we have? Or the doubts that we don't want to show people? Quite honestly, I have doubts. Every Sunday morning I'm invited to speak, I have doubts. I do. That's just honest. Because I don't script. This is a mind map. And it took me a while to learn to trust. Right? Because I don't script it out. I have little notes, I have little ideas, I have little quotes here and there. I put them on the page and I get up and I go. I recopied it. This is like the third iteration of this. And the truth be told, if I get up here and I'm not just at least a little bit anxious, then I worry. Because it means that, to me, means there's no energy, there's no investment. You see, because I have an investment. I'd like to show up and we co-create this together to do my best. To be open, honest, transparent about where, not just about the topic, but about where I am with the topic. See? We have these little hidden doubts in our life. We have doubts about our self-worth. We have doubts about our spiritual path. We have doubts about our higher power, what it is, how it shows up, and all these things we do. I know I do from time to time. We have doubts about our willingness and our ability to receive our good. We have doubts about all kinds of things, and sometimes the challenge becomes, if I share those, am I going to be okay? If I really tell the truth and share my doubts, share my uncertainty, share my weaknesses, and be truly vulnerable about who and what I am in this moment, am I still going to be loved? Am I? When we hide our doubts, they're in the shadows. When people talk about shadow work, right? A lot of shadow work has to do with facing our doubts, facing our fears, facing our uncertainties, facing all the little dinks and dents and damage that we've suffered over the years to get to where we are. Even though we have a 100% success rate, right? Because we're still here. But if I really show you who I am, if I show you my doubts and my fears, and that I'm not strong all the time, I'm not together all the time, this is one of my challenges. As a minister, as a male, as a da-da-da-da-da-da, as a firstborn, da-da-da-da-da-da. All the programming, right? If I'm vulnerable and share my weakness, if I'm vulnerable and share my uncertainty, if I'm vulnerable and share my fears and anxieties, am I still going to be loved? Am I worthy? Sure. Absolutely. Because that vulnerability, that openness, that transparency, that's a superpower in today's genre. That's not the word I was looking for, but vernacular, thank you. The current vernacular. Sharing my weakness is a superpower, according to many. Maybe it is, maybe it is not. But in the end, for me, understanding doubt and being clear about my doubts and uncertainties, what I want to do is shift that and say, okay, if I'm doubting myself, maybe, just maybe, that's an invitation that says, you know what? Maybe I just need to get a little curious about this. Maybe I need to be just a little bit open about whatever this is. And ask myself a few questions. Like, note takers, get ready. Here it comes for the note takers. Is this true? Is this doubt I'm having true? Or is it, some programming I have from somewhere in my life? Is this true? The next question is, what else is possible? What's possible here? If I'm having doubts about XYZ, what's really possible? And just be willing to sit with that. And then the third question is, who am I beyond this idea? If not this idea about me, about not being worthy of this next promotion, what's possible? If not that, then what else? It's like I remember, when I was in practitioner training, or probably before practitioner training, somewhere along the way, somebody said, this or something better. Right? Because I don't know all the answers. Right? There's an infinite mind. There's this infinite intelligence that's all around me that created everything I see. Maybe it knows better than me about what is possible in this situation. Maybe I get out of the way and say, okay, this or something better. And I take the next step. Curiosity has the ability to soften my position. Curiosity says, you know what? Maybe. And what else? Maybe there's something for me to learn and grow through with this. Right? We get to grow through what we go through. Quoting a friend of mine, Tony Rodriguez. Hi, Tony. Maybe you're watching. I don't know. He might be watching. We're broadcasting on Instagram, in case you're curious. Anyway, Tony talks a lot about we grow through what we go through. And it's a brilliant little phrase that says so much. And it ties really nicely in with this idea of just taking our doubts and just holding them. I don't have to hide it. If I just hold it, what's possible? Because when we hide our doubts, what we hide in our doubts do not disappear when we pack them away. They just wait patiently for us to look at them and hold them with love. That's all they want. All doubt really wants is just a moment for us to embrace it and hold it with some sense of love and care that allows it to flourish, that allows it to open up. Because as long as I just hold on to that doubting energy, it's going to do nothing but harden that doubt into fear. That's all it's going to do. And I suspect that if any of us took the moment to stop and hold on to that for just a minute, if I just doubt, what eventually happens? I get afraid. And I start constricting. I start holding on too tight. I start holding on to the way things are because this is safe. Even if it hurts, I'm going to hold on to this position because it's safe and I know it. Right? Quite honestly, it's classic addict behavior. Familiar. I hold because that's what keeps addicts because it's safe. I know it. I know this place. I know how to navigate it. I know how to make it through. I can get through the day, even though it hurts, even though it's painful, even though it's scary, even though it's all those things. I'm going to stay here because this is what I know. And my fear of walking into that new space, that new way of being, that new energy, that new way of living and expressing is much greater than my fear and pain of what I'm doing. And eventually, hopefully, the pain of remaining the same becomes greater than the fear of moving forward and growing. I can let go of my fear, let go of my anxiety, let go of my doubt and uncertainty, and just hold it and love me enough to let go of that and move on. Once we embrace the idea that this doubt, this uncertainty, is simply a doorway, doubt is an invitation. It's an invitation to grow. It's an invitation to learn. It's an invitation to be more and do more. Because where we resist, like I said, where we resist our doubts is when it begins to harden into fear. So we can pause and notice it. Notice the doubt without judging. Because when we start judging the doubt, that's when the cycle, right? When we start looking at doubt with judgment, that's when we start spiraling into fear. Right? But if I look at that doubt and say, I notice that I'm doubting. I know. I just notice it. I notice that I'm doubting. Then I go, I wonder. Can I just wonder? I wonder what this is about. I wonder what opportunity might be here. If I love this just a little bit more, what's possible here? And then go into the question and say, okay, well, I notice it. Okay. I wonder what this is about. And the third step is, well, what is this here to show me? What's possible? What's possible? Doubt is an invitation. Instead of doubt being something to be overcome, what if I look at my doubts and say, this is just something to be embraced? So I wrote this. I'm going to read it because I wrote it. We are here to meet doubt with curiosity as an invitation, not as a flaw to be fixed or hidden. You do that. We are here to meet doubt with curiosity as an invitation, not as a flaw to be fixed or hidden. See, because we are not broken.
Somebody is commenting, what if doubt is intuition asking for a second look?
Oh, there we go. Intuition asking for a second look. I like that. Who was that?
Gabby.
Oh, Gabby. Friend Gabby, Detroit. Yes. Hi, Gabby. Anyway. It's an invitation. You see, because we are not broken. We are not broken. Maybe a little dinged and bent. I know. I feel a little dinged and bent some mornings. Kind of overdid at the gym the other day, leg day. But you know what? It's like that kind of ache. You know what? And this is the thing. It's that kind of ache that says, you know what? You grew. You pushed. You stretched. And now this little ache is me reminding me that I'm growing too, right? That I'm getting stronger, even at my age. Getting stronger. I decided to add a couple plates to the leg press. And that's okay. And I knew it was going to be a little achy. That's all right. That's the same way we grow emotionally. That's the same way we grow spiritually. Is by stretching, by pushing. And sometimes just pausing and stepping back long enough to give ourselves a little bit of a hug. Say, you know what? It's okay to be right where you are. See, because nothing within you needs to be exiled for you to be okay within the eyes of the divine. This divine life, the source of all that is, that created all of us and all of this, it's like, y'all go do your thing. I'll be here. Saying yes always to the content of your consciousness and providing for us the opportunities to learn and grow and all of the things, right? That is the thing that I know I hold on to. The core belief, the core idea that says God, source, infinite spirit, infinite mind, divine love, whatever we want to call it, that presence, this presence that is here with us right now, is here for my good, for your good, for our good, for us to learn and grow and expand in ways beyond what even we can imagine today. And some days I forget that. Some days I doubt that. And always in the end I come back to it. Because I find my way through. Solutions show up that I haven't imagined. Pathways open up that I could not have imagined. It's like I've shared with you before. I'm on the verge of this book thing, and it scares me to death. I'm 98% done. I had a conversation with my friend who's going to help me get it published. And I keep stalling doing my final. I did a big edit. I'm doing my final read through. I'm about a third of the way through, and I'm like, because it's putting me out there in a way I have never done before, and it scares me. And I'm not afraid to say it. What if y'all don't like it? What if y'all don't like it? What if it's flops and I sell 10 copies and all that stuff? As much as, I've had friends read it and they're like, oh my God, it's amazing. But maybe you're saying that just because you're my friend. But no, not these people. They would tell me if it was horrible. But you get the point, right? It's a risk. There's a big risk involved. And there's not really. I mean, I'll still be here. Y'all still love me. And it's okay. But there's doubt. I have doubts. Or what does it say? Yes. Notice without judgment. Notice without judgment. You notice the doubt without judgment. And it's okay to have the doubts. It's okay to have the fears. It's okay to have the anxieties. and we step into them and we look at them and we just love them. We just love them. Because love is the prime creative force back in all that is. And nothing, again, within you needs to be exiled for you to belong to the divine life. Love the doubt. Love the doubt. And let it be adored. So let's practice. Join me. Infinite divine life, divine love in which we live and move and have our being. It is in us, through us, around us, as us, right here and right now. There is a sure and certain truth at the core of our being that says, all is well, that life is good and very good as each and every one of us. And as we move into the rest of this day and into this week, we choose to embrace all of ourselves. To embrace our faith, to embrace our certainty, and to embrace our uncertainty and our doubt. We know that our doubts are a doorway to something new, to an expansive way of being and living and expressing the divine in each of us. So we open and accept right now the truth that all is well. That we are guided, guarded, directed, and protected to do and to be and to express that which is our highest and greatest good. We know and have faith in this moment that love points the way. That the light shines forth from within us, sweeping aside anything unlike ourselves, anything unlike itself. The way is clear. And we take each step with faith and truth and love and joy. So we let go and let God be God as each and every one of us. And so we let it be. And so it is.
Oh, let me love you now, holy, holy. Let me love you now, holy. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. And let me know that love is all around me. Let me know that love is all around me. And let my steps reveal a path of peace. Let my steps reveal a path of peace. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love.
Hi, I am Janet Solis. I am on the Board of Trustees, and I am here, first of all, to thank everyone who made this possible. Reverend Lee, Ruth, Michael, Chris, Maria, and everyone else who showed up here today, and everybody who contributes to help make all of this possible. We have many different ways that you can do that. If you're here in person, you can contribute cash or checks in the basket in the back. I can take credit cards. You can Zelle using our email address, which is CSLT911@gmail.com. You can text to Tithe at 616-800-8252, or you can send a check to the office at 911 South Craycroft Road, Tucson, 85711. And we just want to thank everybody for what they do for us. And we have our tithe gratitude here. If you join me, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am prosperous now. And so it is.
Let's give a big round of applause for Reverend Lee for being here. Thank you so much. And let's stand up and sing I Release and I Let Go with our last bit of energy here for our Sunday morning. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. And with my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. And with my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes. Thank you.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
It's happening in my mind.
It's happening in my mind.
It's happening in my heart.
It's happening in my heart.
It's happening in all of my affairs.
It's happening in all of my affairs.
I think it.
I think it.
I feel it.
I feel it.
I celebrate it.
I celebrate it.
And so it is.
And so it is. Yeah.
There we go.
Woo!